Okay, you guys. So I have a reading, but it's a little bit different. Okay, this time. So this one is about charm school. Divine Feminine, you was in spiritual school. You was just in spiritual school. Charm school, whatever. Like charm school. Y'all remember charm school when they had Larissa, Shay, Monique was the host. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember the finale, right? Okay. Divine Feminine, you were in spiritual school. That's what you were just in. You graduated. Congratulations. But you were just in spiritual school. I see a ring on this finger, y'all. Okay. So your reward will be a new divine masculine, but it will end in committal. It'll end in a marriage. It's gonna end in a marriage. Okay. But so if you're wondering, I graduated, but I didn't get nothing. I graduated, but what was my reward? I graduated, but it don't feel like graduation day. I don't see I don't see my flowers. I don't see my diploma. I don't see nothing yet. Okay, you graduated. Okay, so okay, let me say it this way. Okay, reel me back in. You you're on your way to graduating. So you have enough credits. You have passed enough classes. Counselor said, okay, there ain't nothing stopping you at this point. Okay, you pretty much just walking down the stage. You preparing to get your gown, so Divine Feminine needs to maybe do some retail therapy. Okay, but this Divine Feminine who's been in the spiritual school with the Karmic and the Divine Masculine was there. They were both in the spiritual school with you. I'm breaking it down. Okay, I want you guys to really pay attention. So you were in spiritual school. You are going to get your new divine masculine. However, well, hold on. See, there's some calculations that still need to be done. Because some people still need to see they're on the verge of maybe they gonna graduate, maybe they not gonna graduate. Okay? Maybe they're gonna make it to the next level, maybe they not. Maybe they're gonna stay there, stay stagnant. Okay, so stay in the same grade, go back a grade, go back a dimension, right? Go back a vibration, go back a frequency, or they're going to up. So they're going to level up, right? They're going to go up a dimension, they're going to go up a level, they're going to up their spiritual gifts, they're going to go up their psychic abilities. They're going to go up to the next level in their journey, okay? It's a school. Hear me out. So pretty much what's going on is there's some people, some divine masculines that are on the verge of maybe being karmic masculines. Ooh. Okay. So I already said a lot, so we ain't gonna say some. A lot of the divine masculines are going to the karmic route, going to be the karmic. That's what the route they chose. They chose in class. They don't care. They don't care about going back a grade. That's what they chose. So, but what's happening is the new divine masculine that's being worked on for the divine feminine so they can come together. There's still work need to be done with that divine masculine, divine feminine, even though they graduated. Even though they made it, it's still work that still needs to be done. So you still got 2-3 weeks in. Yes, you have a good grade, but you still need to work on this. You still got this paper you need to turn in. You still got to work on this. You still got this homework assignment due. You can't stop or slip. Okay? There's still things you have to work on spiritually and keep growing and keep healing. You can't be stagnant. You have to keep pushing through. Okay, because you don't want to make it that last week and they say, oh, you didn't turn in that last assignment, Divine Feminine. You didn't do that last work that you needed to do. You didn't put in that last step, Divine Feminine. You stayed stagnant in that maybe you'll graduate, maybe you won't stage. Okay, because you're in a spirit, is a spiritual school going on. But it's everybody is, yeah. So the choice of you have made and you've done and your intent. We're talking about the intent here, okay? That is all going to be looked at during this graduation phase, because it's still a phase, right? Because it's steps. Y'all remember graduation. But going back to charm school, because charm school is mixed into this, and I'm gonna tell you how, y'all, it comes together. Because I was like, why am I watching charm school? Like, yeah, it's nothing. It's a good show, y'all. It's funny. I used to love it when it was first came out. It's been so long. Who thinks I didn't think about it? It hasn't been on my mind or nothing. But something made me watch that, and it was the finale. Okay, and what happened in the finale, right? It was Shay and Larissa, right? Before the finale. So before the finale, Shay and Larissa, this is how you know it's before, right? You at that point, Divine Feminine. You're there, but you got turn in an assignment, make sure you still get that stuff turned in, still work on you, still focus on growing, still connect to source, still use your intuition. Okay, you're there, but you still have to continue, because if you don't continue, you'll stay stagnant. You get what I'm saying? So that's at that point. So Larissa and Shay took something very valuable from someone. Okay, it was a picture or something. So something had occurred between Larissa and Shay. They were at once close, very close, and something occurred. So then Shay ended up, feeling away. So Shay ended up feeling away subconsciously. She separates herself from Larissa. And I don't want you guys to look at, okay, well, which one's a karma? Look at yourself. Which would you be as far as the separation goes? Don't look at the people. Don't look at the person. We're not talking about Larissa, who she really is in real life. No. Shay, who she really is in real life. She's really dead. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the scenario. Not the people, the scenario. Got it? Let's use some wisdom in this. So two people were working together, were good, they're trying to build something, right? They had this connection, and something happened between them which separated them, because one person out of the two who separated themselves had a conscience and went to Monique. Now we're going to look at Monique as source, okay? Now, again, we're not looking at the people. Monique is not source. She is not, okay, but let's look at it, the scenario, guys, okay? So you have one person use their subconscious mind and went to source. Went to source and said, hey, yeah, I know I wasn't supposed to be doing that with this person. I knew that I engaged in behavior that wasn't really of my divine feminine nature, wasn't really of my nature, my character. I know I did that. I should not have involved myself with that person, the scenario of the person, right? And the behavior of it. I shouldn't involve myself in that particular behavior, in that particular person, because during the time their behavior was not of divine, it was of karmic behavior. Okay? So I should not have been indulging with that person doing karmic things to get what I want out of the situation, which Divine Feminine, I'm not saying you wanted money, you wanted cars, you wanted a house. You wanted more than that. You wanted your prize, which was your divine masculine. Let's keep it short. You didn't do nothing grimy. You didn't do nothing scandalous. You didn't. You stayed pure and true to yourself. But it was a connection there, and you guys wanted to stay connected and take it to the end. However, something happened in between the two. One person separated and went to source. Okay? The other person was more cocky about it. Well, I know that I know that even though they had some manipulation to do in the situation and everything like that, not reflecting on themselves, right? They were more cocky and arrogant. Divine masculine was cocky and arrogant in the situation. So instead of him going to source and saying, hey, I made mistakes in this, I've done this situation, no, he's cocky. Well, she was okay with me hurting her. She was okay with giving me money. She was okay with giving me time. She was okay with doing that. So she was okay with it. I just let her do it. And I just, I said the idea was, it was okay. It was cool. It was a good idea. Yeah, I need the money. Yeah, hey, yeah, I need the, yeah, they went with it. Okay? So, okay. Source sees it all. Y'all remember how cameras are set up, right? You see everything. You hear everything when they got the cameras in the reality TV shows and the different stuff. Even it happened on Real Housewives of Atlanta where, what is that, the stripper gate? I don't know. Whatever that show is, okay? Pretty much the scenario in that show is, what do you mean? There's always cameras around. You're always going to see something, to hear something. Somebody else may hear or say something. Okay, so it's that kind of scenario. You're always being watched. You're always being watched. Okay, you're always being seen. And source sees everything. Source sees it all. So with that being said, source was watching. Sat back and watched. So the next session happens. The next session, right? Y'all in school. Class time. Let's round up everybody. We got the divine masculine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you didn't come to source. Remember, you cocky. You got this. Boom. Right? Divine masculine's like, okay, yeah. Because, divine masculine he always has to fit in. Right? He never wants to be the one left out of the equation, right? He goes, okay, yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, I realize I did. Source is like, okay. Now remember, we're not talking about the people. We're talking about the scenario, okay? So, you know how source is. Source is like, okay, let's see. You in school, remember? So let's see what he doing his next assignment. Right? Because the teacher, okay, yeah, I'm still gonna let you turn in some assignments and see how you do though. Yeah, you got a D. Yeah, you barely passing. Yeah, you're pretty much failing, but I still let you turn in some assignments though. I still let you put that work in though. I still let you prove yourself, even if the F ain't gonna let you pass, even if you got to D, you still ain't gonna pass. I'm still going to let you do the work though. Because you need to know. You need to know the assignment. You need to know the lessons still, even though you already know graduation come, what's going to happen. Okay, now let's continue. So, the scenario, not the people, right? So, the divine masculine is still in spiritual school because there's a lesson still that is needed to be learned, whether he's going to fail or not. So then what happens is, right, y'all remember during the finale where they all kind of grouped up on Shay. Remember, this is the scenario, not the people. They grouped up on the divine feminine. Divine feminine didn't know what was going on. Divine feminine was just like, I'm gonna study, I'm gonna do my whatever work I need to do for the universe. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this done. I need to just get this done and do this. I got so much I gotta do. Okay, I gotta focus, concentrate. That's what divine feminine. She's like, I'm gonna do this. I got this. The divine masculine, the karmic, they friends, they homies, they other homies, they like, we gotta do this. We gotta do this for, okay, so no, we gotta do this to the divine feminine. This is what we gotta do because in the end, we winners. We gotta win. Not looking at hey, you guys, it's just about we gonna win until the end, even though we don't know what we gonna say at the end. You know what we gonna say? We don't know. We just want to win. Divine Feminine's like, okay, I got this. I got this. So they all grouped up. Y'all saw how they was getting at her, boom, 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 asking her questions only. So they all was getting at her. Divine Feminine was like doing her thing. Divine Feminine kept going, kept moving through. And pretty much in the end, Divine Feminine chose the fate. The Divine Feminine chose the fate of everybody else. Did y'all remember that? Watch that and you guys go check out and tell me what you guys think.